This presentation focuses on how we can ensure quality in curriculum design within the context of digital education. The content of the presentation is aligned with the quality framework known as E-xcellence, developed by a group of universities that are part of the European Association of Distance Teaching Universities, EADTU, which includes UNED. Both Ángeles Sánchez-Elvira Paniagua and I, Miguel Santamaría, authors of this presentation, were part of the team of reviewers responsible for updating this quality framework in 2016. However, in general terms, the E-xcellence model is aligned with the main international frameworks for quality assurance in digital education. The purpose of this presentation is to ensure that internationally recognized quality standards are considered in curriculum design. This presentation is intended for academics responsible for degree program design and support staff with experience in instructional design. Curriculum design in digital education. The foundation of quality digital education lies in well-designed curricula. Without a solid structure, even the best technology and teaching methods will not be effective. Let's explore 3 key principles for curriculum design in digital education. Quality in digital education depends on well-designed curricula. A well-structured curriculum is essential to ensure coherence, depth, and progression in student learning. Digital education should not be just about delivering content online. It requires thoughtful planning to create engaging, interactive, and meaningful learning experiences. Institutions must focus on learning objectives, assessment strategies, and student engagement when designing courses. Curriculum design must align with national and international standards to maintain academic credibility and recognition. Curriculum must meet established quality benchmarks. Many institutions align their programs with frameworks such as national accreditation requirements and global best practices. Standardization ensures that students receive recognized qualifications that are transferable across institutions and job markets. It should integrate knowledge, skills, and professional outcomes. A strong curriculum goes beyond theoretical knowledge. It should equip students with practical skills and competencies relevant to their fields. This means embedding critical thinking, problem-solving, collaboration, and digital literacy into the learning process. Courses should also focus on professional outcomes, ensuring that graduates are prepared for the job market or further academic pursuits. By following these principles, institutions can ensure that digital education meets high academic and professional standards. Designing an effective e-learning curriculum presents unique challenges. Unlike traditional in-person education, online learning requires us to carefully balance flexibility, engagement, and academic rigor. Let's explore 3 key challenges. Balancing flexibility with skills development. One of the main advantages of e-learning is the ability for students to learn anytime and anywhere. However, this flexibility must not come at the expense of structured skill development. Institutions need to integrate practical exercises, project-based learning, and interactive activities to ensure students acquire the necessary competencies. Maintaining a sense of academic community. In traditional classrooms, students naturally interact with peers and faculty, fostering collaboration and engagement. In online education, creating a sense of belonging and academic support requires intentional design. Discussion forums, virtual study groups, and structured peer interaction can help. Building strong teacher-student connections through regular feedback, office hours, and mentoring is also essential. Ensuring an engaging and interactive learning experience. Passive learning, such as watching recorded lectures, is not enough for deep learning. Successful online courses leverage interactive tools like quizzes, simulations, collaborative assignments, and gamification. The goal is to keep students actively involved in the learning process rather than just consuming content. By addressing these challenges, we can create e-learning experiences that are both flexible and academically rigorous. When designing digital education curricula, institutions face both challenges and opportunities. By addressing these challenges effectively, we can create more engaging, flexible, and impactful learning experiences. Let's explore 5 key areas. Program modularity. Flexible course structures. Modular programs allow students to customize their learning pathways, progressing at their own pace. Flexibility is essential for lifelong learners, working professionals, and international students. However, Institutions must ensure that modularity does not compromise coherence, meaning that courses should still maintain a clear structure and progression. Online assessment methods. Ensuring reliability and fairness. Digital assessments must be valid, secure, and transparent. Institutions should use a mix of formative and summative assessments, integrating methods like proctored exams, project-based evaluations, and AI-assisted feedback, addressing concerns like academic integrity, accessibility, and technical limitations is key to maintaining fairness. Building online academic communities. Encouraging student interaction. One challenge of e-learning is avoiding student isolation. Institutions should create opportunities for peer collaboration, discussion forums, virtual study groups, and faculty engagement. Strong academic communities enhance motivation, engagement, and overall student satisfaction. Integrating knowledge and skills development. Practical learning experiences. A strong curriculum combines theoretical knowledge with real-world application. Strategies like case studies, simulations, virtual labs, and industry partnerships help students develop critical professional skills. This integration prepares students not just for exams, but for the challenges of the workforce. Personalized learning. Adapting to diverse student needs. Digital education serves a wide range of learners, from young students to working professionals. Institutions can use adaptive learning technologies, AI-driven recommendations, and flexible study plans to support individual learning styles, paces, and goals. Personalized learning fosters higher engagement, retention, and student success. By addressing these key areas, institutions can create high-quality, student-centered digital learning experiences. Understanding the target audience. One of the biggest advantages of e-learning is that it reaches a much broader audience than traditional education. However, this diversity also brings unique challenges that institutions must consider when designing curricula. Let's explore 3 key aspects of the e-learning student population. E-learning attracts a diverse student population unlike traditional universities, where students often share similar backgrounds. Online education serves a wide range of learners. This includes full-time students, working professionals, parents, career changers, and even retirees. Understanding this diversity is essential for creating inclusive and accessible learning experiences. Many learners differ from traditional university students. Many online students do not follow the conventional path of entering university right after high school. They may have family responsibilities, full-time jobs, or geographic limitations that make traditional learning difficult. Institutions must design courses with flexibility in scheduling, assessment, and learning pace to accommodate these differences. Lifelong learners may have varied experience, interests, and motivations. Some learners already have degrees and are looking for professional development, while others may be returning to education after years away. Their motivations can range from career advancement to personal enrichment, meaning that a one-size-fits-all approach does not work. E-learning programs should provide multiple entry points, self-paced options, and varied learning pathways to cater to different needs. By understanding the diversity of online learners, institutions can design curricula that are flexible, inclusive, and responsive to student needs. In the second part of this presentation, we will review a set of best practices for curriculum design in digital environments. Following these best practices will help create a quality curriculum design. Now, let's focus on key strategic benchmarks that ensure effective management of e-learning programs. These benchmarks help institutions maintain quality, relevance, and engagement in digital education. First, personalization and flexibility in e-learning curricula. One of the greatest advantages of digital education is its ability to adapt to individual learning needs. This means offering personalized learning pathways, flexible course structures, and adaptive content to accommodate diverse student backgrounds and learning paces. Second, balanced assessment in e-learning. Assessments in online education should not only test knowledge but also provide meaningful feedback and encourage student engagement. A mix of formative and summative assessments, including peer evaluation, self-assessment, and automated quizzes, can help ensure fairness and reliability. Next, e-learning for subject knowledge and transferable skills. While online education effectively delivers subject-specific knowledge, It should also foster transferable skills such as critical thinking, communication, and digital literacy. These competencies are essential for students' academic success and future employability. Finally, academic communities and social media in e-learning. Building a sense of academic community in digital learning is crucial. Institutions should integrate collaborative tools, discussion forums, and social media to facilitate interaction between students and instructors, encouraging engagement and knowledge sharing. By implementing these benchmarks, institutions can create an effective and supportive e-learning environment that meets the needs of a diverse student population. One of the key advantages of e-learning is its ability to offer personalized learning experiences. Unlike traditional education models, e-learning allows students to progress at their own pace, access materials that suit their learning style, and receive targeted support based on their individual needs. Another important aspect is flexible learning paths. Digital education makes it possible for students to choose when and how they engage with course content. This is especially beneficial for learners with diverse backgrounds, professional commitments, or different levels of prior knowledge. By offering multiple formats, such as recorded lectures, interactive exercises, and self-paced modules, institutions can enhance student engagement and retention. Finally, personalization and flexibility must always align with achieving learning outcomes. While students have more control over their learning experience, institutions must ensure that all learners meet the required competencies and skills by the end of the course. This requires well-structured course design, adaptive assessments, and strong instructor support. By integrating these principles, institutions can create more inclusive and effective e-learning environments that cater to a wide range of student needs. Assessment is a crucial part of the learning process, and in e-learning, it must be carefully designed to support student success. A balanced approach that includes both formative and summative assessment is essential. Formative assessments, such as quizzes, discussions, and peer feedback, provide ongoing support and help students track their progress. Summative assessments, including final exams or major projects, evaluate overall achievement and ensure that learning outcomes are met. It is important that assessment methods align with the curriculum design, reinforcing key learning objectives and offering meaningful feedback. By using a well-structured combination of formative and summative assessment, institutions can create an effective evaluation system that supports both student learning and academic rigor. This benchmark is focused on how digital education supports both subject-specific knowledge and the development of transferable skills. First, digital education provides a structured way to achieve subject-specific learning outcomes. Through online resources, interactive content, and virtual simulations, students can engage with complex topics in their field of study. This allows for deeper understanding and mastery of key concepts. Second, digital education plays an essential role in fostering transferable skills. These are skills that can be applied in various professional and academic contexts, such as critical thinking, problem-solving, communication, and digital literacy. Online discussions, collaborative projects, and interactive assessments help students develop these competencies, preparing them for real-world applications. Finally, integrating both subject knowledge and transferable skills creates a well-rounded educational experience. By balancing technical expertise with practical skills, e-learning ensures that students are not only knowledgeable in their discipline but also adaptable and ready for future challenges in their careers. Now, let's move on to the next key aspect of digital education: building academic communities and leveraging social media to enhance engagement. Digital education goes beyond individual study. It also fosters interaction and engagement within academic communities. Many curricula now integrate social media tools to create dynamic learning environments where students can collaborate, share ideas, and engage with peers and educators in meaningful discussions. These online communities offer more than just academic collaboration. They provide direct contact with external professionals, allowing students to gain industry insights and expand their professional networks. Additionally, participation in research and professional activities through digital platforms helps students bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge and real-world application. By leveraging social media and other digital tools, institutions can create a richer and more interactive learning experience. Using quality indicators for curriculum design. The following section presents a set of quality indicators for curriculum design, organized into major categories. These indicators can be used as a checklist to assess the quality of an existing curriculum or as guidelines for developing a new curriculum that meets high-quality standards. The indicators developed from E-xcellence framework have been grouped into 4 main areas: flexibility, academic community development, knowledge and skills, assessment procedures. Flexibility, course scheduling and curriculum design. Effective course scheduling is essential for student success and institutional efficiency. Let's explore the key factors that ensure a well-structured and student-friendly scheduling process. Institutional policy. Universities must have clear policies that guide curriculum designers in structuring course schedules, ensuring coherence across programs. Student-centered design. Scheduling decisions should consider the specific needs of the target audience, such as working professionals, full-time students, or lifelong learners. Flexible scheduling. Institutions should offer a variety of scheduling options, semester-based, modular, or continuous enrollment, to accommodate diverse learning preferences. Market research. Course schedules should be informed by student demand and enrollment trends, ensuring that programs are accessible and appealing to potential learners. Consistency. Standardized scheduling patterns help students move smoothly across related courses or programs, reducing administrative barriers and improving retention rates. By aligning scheduling policies with student needs and market trends, institutions can enhance accessibility, flexibility, and student progression. Flexibility, attendance policies in digital education. Even in digital education, there may be circumstances where students need to be physically present. Institutions must have clear policies to define when and why attendance is required. Clear guidelines. Universities should establish consistent criteria for in-person attendance, ensuring fairness and transparency. Instructional needs. Some courses or activities, such as lab sessions, practical workshops, or specific assessments, may require students to be on campus. Identity verification. In certain cases, exams or formal assessments may require students to be physically present to confirm their identity and ensure academic integrity. Transparent communication. Attendance policies should be clearly stated in program information, so students understand their obligations before enrolling. Residence-based eligibility. Institutions should clearly outline who is eligible for remote study based on their place of residence and any legal or logistical requirements. By defining attendance policies and communicating them effectively, institutions can ensure clarity and fairness for all students, whether they study online, in person, or through a hybrid model. Flexibility, blended learning in curriculum design. Blended learning combines the best of online and face-to-face education. To ensure quality, institutions must carefully design and integrate both modes effectively. Balanced approach. Blended learning should offer a well-structured combination of online and in-person activities, including assessments, to maximize student engagement. Clear educational roles. Each component, face-to-face sessions, digital resources, virtual discussions, must have a clear function that aligns with the overall learning objectives. Flexible pathways. Students should have the option to combine online and face-to-face courses within the same program, allowing for greater flexibility. Institutional strategy. A clear policy on blended learning should guide its implementation at the departmental level, ensuring consistency across programs. Seamless learning experiences. The transition between different study modes should be smooth, helping students engage with the material regardless of format. With careful planning and clear strategies, blended learning can provide students with flexible, engaging, and effective learning experiences. Flexibility, modular program design, and learning outcomes. Modular program design enhances flexibility and transparency in higher education. Institutions must ensure consistency in structure, learning outcomes, and credit allocation. Clear institutional policy. Universities should have a well-defined and consistent policy for modular program design, ensuring coherence across all departments. Defined learning outcomes. Learning objectives for each module should be clearly stated, standardized, and easily accessible, helping students understand expectations. Credit alignment. Programs must follow national or international credit frameworks to facilitate student mobility and credit recognition. By adopting a modular system with clear outcomes and standardized credits, institutions can improve flexibility, transferability, and student success. Flexibility. Credit transfer. A strong credit transfer system enhances student mobility and academic flexibility. Institutions must ensure that their policies are clear, consistent, and widely implemented. Clear policy. The institution should have a well-defined credit transfer policy that is applied consistently across all programs. Alignment with standards. The system must comply with national or international credit frameworks to facilitate recognition and transferability. Bidirectional system. Credits should be transferable both into and out of the institution, allowing students to move between universities with ease. By maintaining a well-structured credit transfer system, institutions can support lifelong learning, international mobility, and student progression. Online community building and collaboration. Building a strong online academic community is essential for engagement and collaboration in digital education. Institutions must have clear policies and support mechanisms to foster meaningful interaction. Institutional policies. Universities should establish clear guidelines on the use of online platforms for student-student and student-teacher interactions, ensuring inclusivity and accessibility. Defined educational role. Curriculum designers should clearly specify how student collaboration contributes to learning outcomes, ensuring that interaction is purposeful. Assessment criteria. There should be consistent evaluation criteria for online collaboration, ensuring that student contributions are recognized and fairly assessed across different courses. Staff support. Teaching staff should receive formal and informal training on using online tools effectively to build a sense of community and facilitate student engagement. By fostering strong online communities, institutions can enhance student engagement, collaboration, and overall learning experiences. Connecting students with professional communities. One of the key benefits of digital education is the ability to connect students with professional networks beyond the classroom. Institutions must create opportunities for engagement with real-world communities. Active engagement. Institutions should provide mechanisms for students to join professional communities as an integral part of their studies, enhancing their career readiness. Critical thinking. Curricula should include opportunities for virtual interaction with professionals, allowing students to develop analytical and critical perspectives on their field. Institutional collaboration. Universities should partner with professional bodies to build strong online networks, ensuring that students gain industry insights and develop valuable connections. By integrating students into professional communities, institutions can bridge the gap between education and the workplace, enhancing employability and professional growth. Research and practical experience are essential components of higher education. Digital learning should provide students with structured opportunities to develop these skills. Research opportunities. Students should have the chance to participate in research projects, enhancing their ability to analyze, evaluate, and communicate findings. Structured skill development. Research skills should be progressively developed throughout the program, ensuring that students build competencies over time. E-learning inclusion. Institutions must ensure that online students have access to research activities, including participation in campus-based research groups where possible. Publication and peer review. Students should be encouraged to share their research online, receiving constructive feedback from peers and faculty in a supportive environment. Virtual labs. Practical work can be conducted remotely through virtual laboratories, allowing students to gain hands-on experience regardless of location. By integrating research and practical work into digital education, institutions can equip students with the skills needed for academic and professional success. Beyond subject knowledge, students need transferable skills to succeed in the digital age. Institutions must ensure these skills are systematically developed and assessed. Clear policy. Institutions should have defined guidelines for acquiring and assessing core transferable skills, including digital competencies, across all programs. Assessment framework. A common framework for evaluating skills acquisition ensures fairness and consistency in both online and face-to-face programs. Educational research. Institutions should actively research and apply innovative teaching techniques to improve the development of generic skills. Findings should be shared through workshops, publications, and faculty training. E-portfolios. Students benefit from digital portfolios that allow them to document and showcase their knowledge, skills, and achievements, which can be useful for career progression. Digital badges. Institutions can use digital badges to recognize competencies that are not formally assessed, such as teamwork, leadership, or independent learning. By integrating e-skills, assessment frameworks, and digital credentialing, institutions can better prepare students for future academic and professional challenges. To prepare students for the workforce, curriculum design must bridge academic learning with professional contexts. This requires clear structure, industry collaboration, and opportunities for real-world experience. Real-world relevance. Courses should be designed so that students can connect what they learn to specific professional settings, increasing their job readiness. Clear responsibility. The teaching and assessment of professional skills should be clearly assigned within the program to ensure effective delivery. Industry collaboration. Institutions should communicate with employer and professional associations during curriculum design to align educational outcomes with workforce needs. Employability focus. Virtual internships and other online opportunities should be integrated to help students gain practical experience and enhance their career prospects. By designing curricula with professional relevance and employer collaboration in mind, institutions can better equip students for success in their careers. Assessment procedures. Effective assessment is critical to student learning. Institutions must ensure a balanced, secure, and innovative approach, especially in digital education. Balanced approach. Curriculum design should ensure a mix of formative, ongoing, and summative, final, assessments, leveraging online tools for timely feedback. Standardized processes. All assessors should follow clear marking guidelines, receive proper training, and be subject to monitoring to ensure fairness and consistency. Academic integrity. Digital assessment must verify student identity and ensure secure submissions, especially for summative assessments and exams. Innovation. Institutions should incorporate modern assessment methods, such as online collaborative projects, peer assessment, and self-assessment, to promote deeper learning. By implementing well-structured and innovative online assessment methods, institutions can enhance student learning while maintaining academic integrity. Thank you for your attention. We hope this presentation has been helpful in introducing best practices and quality indicators that can be used to evaluate curriculum design in general, and especially for digital education. This presentation is accompanied by a document that includes a selection of quality indicators. We hope this document will be useful either to review the existing procedures at your university for the curriculum design of digital courses or to develop a quality assurance procedure tailored to your institution's specific needs.